Here at Madison Square Garden, in front of a sold-out crowd of over 20,000 people, Canelo Alvarez becomes the new 168-pound WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world by defeating Rocky Fielding by third-round TKO. And now, let's go to post. And in the co-main event, Tevin Farmer retains his IBF Super Featherweight title by defeating Francisco Fonseca by unanimous decision.
Tevin, you started your career, people knowing you for your defensive skills, your boxing ability, but the last couple fights you've been walking guys down. Why is that?
I'm growing every day, and I started boxing late, so it took me a little more time to develop certain things. And right now, we at the point to where we can do both.
Questions, guys? Michael?
Was he better than you expected, or about what you expected when you're in there with him? What did you see? What was your assessment?
I mean, he was pretty tough. I wouldn't say he's tougher than I expected, because I think anybody that's getting the ring is tough. You know, it takes a certain mindset to even step in the ring. So I knew he was tough, and when by like the 4th or 5th round, when I see he wasn't going nowhere, you know, we just stuck to the game plan. We started working on things that we worked on in the gym.
What about a fight with the WBC titleist Miguel Berchelt and Eddie? Is that fight possible? I believe Berchelt's with Golden in the
Top rank. I think he has one more fight with Top rank. All these guys, you know, he wants to fight the champions. The first things first is to take Tevin home to Philadelphia in March. We'll announce that show probably next week. And, you know, he's been on the road. You know, he fought for the title. He had to go to Australia to do that. He went to to Boston, now to New York. And he needs 2 or 3 weeks off. He's probably the most active world champion in world boxing right now. And we will announce his Philly return for March next week.
Is there a plan for you to fight Gervonta Davis? I mean, if that's a fight you've wanted, is there any plan to make it through this year later on?
I've been wanting to fight him. That's a guy that I'm over right now, you know. If the fight happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Leonard Ellaby said there's no way in the world that Gervonta is fighting me on DAZN. And the crazy part about it is I never heard such a thing when DAZN is paying all the money. So why would I go to Showtime to fight for nothing when I'm over here with DAZN and making more money? It just don't make sense. Read between the lines.
I don't know who's available.
We getting paid.
Why do you want on the other side?
Yeah, I'll speak to that. And the answer is this. You should never, ever take an opportunity away from a fighter to earn a lot of money and to unify the division if it's another network. It's ridiculous. If they come up with an offer that I can't afford to pay Tevin Farmer, I'll let him fight on Showtime or Fox. It's not a problem, because at the end of the day, Tevin Farmer's career is going to be defined by fights like that. So whether it's Berchelt, whether it's Gervonta Davis, all of those guys, he has to be in those fights. Next, it will be a hometown defense in March. Then it'll probably be a mandatory in the Licoria Center. That's the one we like. You like that one? Is that okay? We're there. Quite possibly John O'Carroll, yeah. He drew for the final eliminator, and these guys got a nice thing going on social media with John O'Carroll, and the weekend we look to go will probably be St. Patrick's weekend. So Tevin at home in Philly against an Irishman would work out real nice.
Tevin, in DAZN's, in Matchroom Boxing's last card in the theater at Madison Square Garden, Alberto Machado had a very impressive first-round knockout. Is that a unification fight you're interested in making, although he is a regular champion?
I mean, it can't be a unification bout if he's a regular champion. I mean, respect to Machado, he's a great guy, and I feel like he deserved to be the Super World Champion because he knocked out the Super World Champion. And when that guy from Baltimore won, they degraded Machado and upgraded him, which don't make any sense. But like I said, that's still a fight that I would take. And bring me anybody. I want all the champions. I want all the belts. And I'm not just talking. My team backed me up, my promoters. And we ready for anybody.
All right, guys, a shout out as well to Lou DiBella, who's not well. He'll be back in action soon. And Alex, Dombrov and DB, our partners, and once again a big round of applause for the IBF Super Featherweight Champion
Thank
of the world,
you.
Tevin Farmer.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Madison Square Garden. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.